Alright, we're gonna go ahead and assemble the camshaft and the rockers on top. I already put some oil here. Put this rubber seal that belongs here in the back. Make sure that's dry of oil. Then you take this with your new seal, slap it on here. Alright, I got the rockers on with the camshaft. When I put these on, I normally don't put the piston to top dead center. I leave all the pistons halfway in the block so that when the valves push down or whatever, because I don't know which way the the camshaft is. So spins pretty good. Okay, now beep, 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 beep. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover for here. There's a cover that goes basically behind the crank camshaft gear. So let me go ahead and get it. All right, this is the cover right here. This basically goes behind of the camshaft gear. Basically use one of these bolts. We got a special, see, hold up. Alright, so we got that on. Then next, I'm gonna go ahead and get the sensor for here. Reason why I can't put on the oil pump, because I don't have a seal that goes around here, so I can't basically put the timing on, so I can go ahead and put on the gear and the sensor right here. So here in the bolt. Here, camshaft gear. Go ahead and put that on. Alright, we got the gear facing up, and then the two line marks align with the flat surface in the head. So that should be good. Then next, I got this all pressure sensor back here that looks kind of rusty, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that out right there. Go ahead and change that out. It's a 15/16. We got this one that looks better. We got the harness here that plugs in. Alright, should be good to go. pipe here. I put a little oil so the seal can slip in. So it basically goes in the back of the motor right here. There's a hole right here where this slides in, so basically take it like this. Alright, we got that on. Then I'm not gonna put on the intake until I get the motor in the car, so yeah. Next I'll tighten this up right here. Alright guys, I managed to find a seal for the oil pump and I already put silicone. So let's go ahead and install it. Alright guys, we got the oil pump on. So now I can put on the crank sensor, which goes right here. Alright, that's on. So now I can go ahead and get on crank seal. Alright, we got the crank seal here, so we'll go ahead and put some oil in the inside. Alright, we got it in good. Should be good to go. Got it in flush with the back lip. So let's hope it's not in too far. Alright, now we're gonna put on the timing belt. So basically, I don't know if this light recently. Alright, guess that should be better. But put on your washer. Make sure the curved end is facing in. Put on your gear. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this sensor. Alright, got our 17 wrench. Oh no, 19. Three-quarter can work. Get the line marking. Alright guys, when you're timing these motors, you gotta get your line facing here. See the line right here? It's gonna go right here to this arrow. There's an arrow in the oil pump. And then see the word up right here. Then there's two lines. You gotta make sure it's even with the top of the surface of the head. Make sure both sides is even. Okay, I gotta turn a little. But yeah, after you get all that done, then you can put on your timing belt and then get your tensioner torque down, and then you can spin it around to make sure it's not hidden valves or anything. So let's go ahead. Go ahead and get the pliers and take the spring off. Alright, went ahead and get a needle nose pliers. Alright guys, we got the timing on, so I'm gonna go ahead and torque down the tensioner pulley and the cam gear. Alright, the camshaft gear is set to 27 pounds, so let's go ahead and tighten that. £27. Let me go ahead and torque the tensioner pulley. Alright, the tensioner pulley is torqued to 33 pounds. See, 33 pounds. And now I'm gonna go ahead and try and spin it around, make sure everything is good. So far, so good. Alright, now I'm going to go back and Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the bracket here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put on the timing cover. Alright, we're gonna put this bracket on now. Alright, now we're going to bottom cover. crank pulley and the little keyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the oil strainer. Just this. Alright, got the oil strainer on here. Forgot to record it. But I need to put two 10mm bolts and then the nuts here. Alright guys, got the timing done, timing covers on, just gotta torque the crank pulley, got all the little brackets on here, gaskets on for the exhaust, intake, valve cover just resting on, I gotta put the seals in here, and the new rubber grommets here. So I'm gonna get all that done in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.